Okay, so today I am playing Skyrim, and I will be showing you how to get the Ebony Blade, which is a Daedric artifact. So, when I'm done showing you, it's in Whiterun, by the way. I was just kind of showing where everything was around it, in case you somehow didn't know where Whiterun was. Maybe you just don't play the main story. But, basically, oh, and I'm going to apologize in advance, because I am going to run into this guy. He's going to challenge me to a fight. And I mean, he just picked the best damn time to pick a fight with me after I hit freaking record on the PVR. So here's that fight, but I'm using a modded character. He's got 100 on all the skills, unlimited carrying space. So basically, I'm using him to show where the rare artifacts, or just weapons and items, most of them being Daedric artifacts, are in the game. And that's basically just for the ease of showing where everything is. I mean, all the locations on the map are already unlocked. So when I find out where something is that I want to show, then I just fast travel there. So I won't really go too in depth on how to actually get from one place to another. And I'll apologize for that. But I'll show you where it's at, the main towns around it, and even some of the smaller places in case maybe you've been around there but never actually to the place where I'm at. So yeah, all you have to do is go into the bar in Whiterun. You do have to complete the quest where you kill the dragon in order to be able to ask her about this. So keep that in mind. You ask the bartender Hulda about if she'd heard any rumors lately. She tells you, she tells you that the Jarl's son has been sick, or there's something wrong with him, something like that. So you start up that quest and go and ask the Jarl about him, which you'll see here in a minute when my loading screen is finally done. There it goes. And I'm gonna hike it on up to the Jarl's. Run! Yeah, so basically what I did with this save, as soon as you start out, right after the dragon is attacked, and basically as soon as I got into Riverwood, I made myself dragon plate armor and a Daedric greatsword, because I mean the sword looks awesome and dragon plate is just like the beastliest armor. Technically not the beastliest in stats, but you know what I mean, like it just looks so cool. And I'll also have to apologize in advance. You'll see me mess up a couple times here. Like I stopped talking to Nelkir, the Jarl's son, too soon, so I have to go back, and then I have to ask him again, and then the Whispering Door. It's part of the quest. In case you don't know, you'll see what I mean. But when I go and talk to this person, oh, right now the Jarl's trying to hand me something, so he won't talk to me yet. Anyways, when I go and talk to the lady behind the door, or in the door, you'll see what I mean. It's kind of weird. But when I go and talk to her, I back out too fast, trying to skip her speech, and you can't skip her speech. So just let my mistake, you know, help you out, because it just it made me so mad. You cannot skip what she has to say, so unfortunately you're gonna get to hear everything she has to say. Right there's Nelkir. You can find him anywhere inside Dragon's Reach. Sometimes he's in his room. Like the first time I did this quest, he was inside his room because I came in really late. But yeah, so you talk to him, ask him who's the Whispering Lady. Yeah, this is right here's when I fail, because I thought he was done telling me about everything. So here I go. Oh yeah, I already know what to do. I've done this quest before. I'll just hike it on down to the basement. Wrong. I get freaking down there and it just says like you can't interact with it or whatever. Well, that made me so mad. Requires keys. Lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. I was like, oh my gosh. So I have to hike it all the way back up there to Nelkir. I thought that was him at first, but unfortunately it was the Jarl's other son. And yeah. But I do get lucky enough that after I talk to the Whispering Lady, and then leave to get the key, or to ask Nelkir how to open the door, he is waiting downstairs by the dinner table. So I got really lucky. I didn't have to hike it all the way back up here or into his room. So that was pretty great.
This castle is
So you ask him, how do you know these things? Herp-de-derp.
And the Whispering Lady.
Who's the Whispering Lady?
Her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the
And
basement,
yeah, you
I
just
hear
keep
her
talking to him until he says... Oh,
But
that was supposed to be perfectly on time, but I was off.
But I can't open
Until he says... Or you can ask, where is the door? And I've already shown you, it's downstairs in the basement. You go over there, listen to the whispering door, the quest says. So you run over there, and then there's the whispering door. Listen at the door. She starts talking to you. I try and skip it. Here in a minute you'll see me. There I go, I back out, and then she's... Oh, I've been waiting. I'm pretty sure that's how she starts with. I can't hear the audio right now, it's down way too low and I talk loud. But yeah, she talks and talks and talks, and I'm trying to think of ways to get past her talking and not let you guys be bored. But you just ask her, basically, just say everything you have the chance to say to her. There's not any wrong answers. There's nothing special behind this quest. You just keep talking to her, and you get the key, and then you come and open it, and Ebony Blade's in there. It is probably the easiest Daedric artifact to get. It, however, will not be the easiest rare weapon video I will make. Well, actually, you know what? It might be, because it doesn't involve killing anyone. However, you have the option to kill someone in this one. But
the boy was good at
you know, I kill the person you're supposed to kill to get the key. You can always pickpocket him or ask him for it. My friend Sean said, or not Sean, damn, Scove. Friend Scov says that that you can just talk to him, and if you have the right speech, then you can just ask him for the key, or if you say the right thing, something like that. He says you can ask him for it. I've always just straight up murdered him and taken the key from him, because when you ask Nelkir, he's like, well, you could always kill him, or something like that. No one will miss him. And I was like, oh, okay. So I snuck up behind him and slapped him with my big sword. And then, yeah, he was dead, and I took his key and came to the door. Now, I think she's about done talking. I think. Forgot what I was talking about. The person that you get the key from, like, there's two different people, and Nelkir will tell you about them, so you can go with either option. I would just go for Farengar, because he doesn't really do anything useful for me. So I just slap him around a bit, actually just once, and then take his key. Okay, finally. The Whispering Lady shuts up. She talks like, oh my, it's insane how slow she talks. Alright, then you come over here, well, or wherever Nelkir may be, not necessarily there, but he happened to be there for me. So you ask him how to open it, and he tells you the two people, and then blah blah blah, obtain the Whispering Door key. Now right here, I could have made this video so much faster, you know, like, I've messed up, and I got in that fight. And then for this part, if I would have known you could talk to him at the time, I probably would have just done that. But instead, I waited until everyone would be in bed and I could sneak up on Farengar and own him. So I apologize for that. Next time I will try my hardest. Next time I record one of these videos, I will try my absolute hardest to make sure that I do it in a way that I will take the quickest routes, you know what I mean? Like, do the easiest things, that way you guys can follow along easy. It's easy viewing, you don't have to wait all this time for me to do what I'm supposed to do. So, you know, like I said, I apologize for this, and I'm sitting around because I don't want Whiterun to hate me. I'm not really sure why I care, because, like I said, I only use this save for rare weapons and items. That way I can show you guys, and yeah, I mean, I have my legit save. He's a Khajiit, but he would probably get his ass kicked on some of these Daedric quests. So instead, I'm just using this guy. Notice you can't see his Magicka stamina or health bar. That's because he can't die, run out of stamina, Magicka. And yeah, right then I realized that I breached the coin limit and went negative in gold. That's why I spent so much time. I'm like, oh, I may as well just take stuff now that it doesn't even matter. Because I tried so hard this time around, because you start with like the maximum amount of gold, and yeah, if you pick up any more then it goes negative, so that kinda sucked. But if you guys want this save, then I can put a link in the description sometime if you ask for it. Yeah, I can email the save to you like I did my friend Tristan if you guys ask for it. But yeah, there's the Ebony Blade. It's pretty cool looking. It's really not as powerful as I thought it would be, but at the same time it's really cool. It's a two-handed katana, but it's, like I said earlier, probably one of the easiest Daedric artifacts to obtain. Now she's just gonna keep talking to you about how like certain people's soul and like killing the blood of or spilling the blood of the I don't even remember what word she uses, but that'll like recharge the sword. And that is the end of this video, so bye.